welcome back to the channel. Auction items. Then I purchased this. Was a pack of foreign coins for $30. They kind of know every package they wind up out with I get, so I do it to myself. But I do enjoy it. I do find a lot of stuff. So we'll open it up. We'll open that up as well and go through it. And we're gonna start with the smaller bag first. Just because and really just basically looking for Canadian, some other pretty cool things. Token, Euro, Canadian, Euro, centavos, $18.43. Hmm. 1843 large cent. Have to do a little more research on that one. Percent token. Shiny beaver. Oh, that's a really nice shiny beaver. 78. Canadian large cent, 1916. United States quarter. I think this is the platinum coated. I'm just judging by the shininess. It's not a proof. It's a P. Golden State Mint. That's a pretty cool token. Another Canadian cent, large cent, 1911. Great. 1896 large cent. Chuck E. Cheese. 2012, wow. Didn't even know that Chuck E. Cheese was still around. Oh, Barbados. It's a lighthouse. That's pretty cool. I've seen them before. Oh, two Indian heads, 1903, 1893. Okay. That's the interesting stuff out of there. Still got a bunch of, that's really nice. 2011. Lilies, maybe. Might be one. And, yeah. Another Oriental. Okay. Oh, the bigger bag, I already noticed I got more of the $1, $2 Canadian souvenir coins. I just mailed off a whole bunch to Can Auctions. Japanese government 5 centavos. I seen this. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Chunky coin. $18.53. It's interesting. Wow, all sorts of goodies. Canadian large cents. There's a halfpenny, 1938. Oh, wow. I know, I think I need that 2004 Canadian quarter. A US penny, 1934p. New Zealand World Cup 2. Montreal, 1978. The lobster. Another US cent, 1945D. Oh. Oktoberfest, 1986. Kissing Bridge. Here's a 1895 double-headed. It's got to be Austria, perhaps. I've seen them before. I just can't recall off the top of my head. Old Balboa, another U.S. cent, 1959p. World War II aviation dollar. Chuck E. Cheese token. Another U.S. cent, 1943p. 1952p. Canadian 1960. Oh, CCD, that's a Russian sickle. $1985. Another Canadian. $1957, 1942, 2 Canadian, 3 Canadian, another 1958D. Chile, 1948p. Canadian, Canadian. Gander. That's the World War II one. Another half cent, 1916. 1950D. Panama, 1970. That's nice. 1912. That may be partial silver. I'll have to double check. Here's a nice shiny one too. I got a bunch of these ones. Panama, 1970. Ooh, a centavo. Got a little tuning on those. 1957D, 1967 centavo. Nova Scotia. Panama, 1970. Wow. might be silver. The toning on that and might be out of a silver set. $1948D, 1942. Can't read the date on that one. That's a U.S. coin now. Canadian. Aladdin's Castle. Token. 1924 centavo. That might be silver too. A Libertad. 1977, 10 pesos. Canadian. Philadelphia Transit token. $1946 US, 1950, 1952. Good for one fare. Springfield. I wonder if it's Springfield, Missouri. Missouri. 1919. Actually, that might be silver too. I'll have to check. I know who's supplying these, and I don't think that they really go through. 1944. 1956 US. 69 Canada. Token. PIC. Philadelphia. 1943D. That's a rezinked. Another Canadian. Canadian dime. 1986 clad. US 1945D. Another US 1958D. $1989. Canadian. 1920 P. 1941 Canadian. 1953 Canadian. Oh, look at that, a heifer. $1 peso, 1948. Chile. The jackrabbit. Canadian. 1951D. Canadian. 1895. Here's a buffalo, pretty smooth buffalo nickel or Indian head nickel. $19.55D, $19.57D. Oh, another centavo. That's a big one. 1956. Another good for one fair. I think it's Philadelphia too. Another US 1958D. Canadian 1958D. Canadian. US 1950D. $19.55D, $19.58D. Another half penny, 1967 centavo. Here's a Canadian. Got a bird on it. It's pretty. 1944D. Last handful. $19.46. Another 1919 large cent Canadian. 1957D. 1961, okay. Lobster coin, lobster dollar. A 1953D. $19.41. Yeah. That was interesting. Got some wheat cents, got some euro, some tokens, some interesting Canadian. Yeah, so that is that. Battery's gonna run down anyway. I'll go back through and sift through some another time or two to sort out the usual suspects, check for silver. There's a possibility. Here's another really nice one that I like finding. 1 shilling. Oh, it's 10 shilling. 10? 1 shilling. Here's another pretty cool one. Chile. 1924. That's the one that I think that might be partly silver. So we'll figure out what's going on with the Canadian. Nothing out of the ordinary with the scents. Some really nice tokens. I'll have to do some research on this one. This is pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I can't read it. I might have to see if I can take a picture with the cell phone and read the QR code. Yeah, there it is. Now I can't find a translate. But that's the site. I don't even know. It's a pretty cool coin. It's got some weight to it. I want to say it's bronze. $1853. It's got some age to it. BCGB. Never heard of them. Case is a little dirty. Might be something that I might have to take to the fun show and ask around about it. So that concludes today's buys and finds and mail call. So if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you and have a grateful day.